Hi everybody, this is Dennis from the Dennis and Andy Show. I'm going to do a full review of Project Patron issue number 3 from AFTERSHOCK. This is by Steve Orlando and Patrick Piazzalunga. I was going to wait for a couple more issues, but you know, there was a really cool ending to this last one, and I really wanted to read this, and this was good. I figured I would just go ahead and do a full review on issue 3. And it kicks off with the news interview from CNA. Son of 76 speaks out, and he goes, you know, longtime critic of the Patron, you know, we should have listened to your fears about the Patron's distance from the super service community. You know, he goes, he's always acted like he's above the rest of us, blinking off some untraceable fortress with something to hide. Why is he dodging accountability for destroying a Michigan town? If the Patron cares so much, where is he? So, you know, they're starting to try to figure out. Meanwhile, back at the base, they're going over. Cone's been dead a week. He died in the Patron's pilot capsule. Remember, he got a hole to the head in the last issue. So none of us are exactly jumping to get inside. So we're not talking about this, but maybe we should. And they all start commiserating and basically going, look, he always kept us on mission. He knew how to accomplish the goal. He knew how to get the best out of us. Cone ran this team like Moneyball, and it worked. You know, she's even sitting around there eating, you know, flavorless shit made up of egg whites, avocado oil, psyllium husk, oats, and everything you need, and no time wasted. He loved this crap. Yep, it's kind of like the Matrix. It's that gruel. Not tasty, but it gave you everything that you need. Meanwhile, towards the end, you know, we found out that it looks like there was somebody behind some of this. We were searching deep in the earth. We were looking in the wrong direction. It's been decades since they faked Patron's rebirth. They've tried to control it, but every conspiracy breaks down in time. All it took was money. Deploy the shuttle. Everything takes time and money. As for the Patron secret, I've kept it. Yes, you don't burn every asset right away. You wait. You wait until it yields its greatest return. So they're trying to figure out what's going on. She's running through all the tech and everything like that. She's going through the buffers. She's going through the display, the raw sensory output from the casino job. Run it as a binary. I don't want to blow my eyes out. Holy crap, she finds something. But what is it that she finds? She basically goes, you know, he chalked it up to his age that he was experiencing these problems, and if you remember from the previous issues. But she goes, coming off that casino, Trojan into the Patron, into the sensory buffers. So there was subliminal information. There was an attack on Cone. Basically, what it did is it showed the capsule's gravity, and it punched a hole in Cone's head. She goes, I can't read the key signature, but this wasn't a malfunction that killed Commander. It was programmed in. So everybody's sad right now. They're trying to find it, but something's going on. The red alert, you know, the klaxons are going off. He goes, we got a priority one, and it's at Vatican City. He goes, you know, we should be sending him. He's stronger. But Commander Cone had faith. It's moral. Go. We're his choice. You go for it. So he takes off because the world needs you today. He goes, fight all you like, Patron. He goes, you think that you can save the heavens below from the fury, the unholy ghost in the machine? Confess, your secular might cannot match my ascendant upgrades. So there's a pretty cool battle. He realizes they're going down and collapsing onto the city. They don't want to have another repeat of what's going on. She's like, Mectatron, he's never been too smart. But, you know, they're actually doing fine. The battle's going okay. But he goes, the command Lena found changed the shape of the gravity field to punch a hole in Cone's head. Christ, fuck. We've been saddling up in this thing for years. I didn't have the damnedest idea of how it worked. So they went through it and says, they're the same. Sky-high stakes rigged to deliver subliminal data via the Patron's external sensors. And the Patron's own buffer encoded the idea into Cohn's brain. The data matches the command line from the pilot capsule. The Patron wasn't the target. It was the pilot. Whoever did this knows the Patron's secret. But she goes, the only way to do it was to program it into it, but I'm the one who wrote the key signatures. So she goes, it was Cohn's key signature that wrote it in. She goes, this wasn't murder. This was suicide. Whoa, that kind of changes things, like, what the hell? He goes, no, we're free falling. Hell no. Hell? It'll be sooner than you think. So we've cut back. We're going back to the battle. The battle's actually pretty cool. He goes, there's only one truth dredged up from the darkness, the internet, and all the satanic servers. The rapture is real, and it will be digital. Well, obviously he wins. Well, then, for your sake, Mectatron, I hope you backed yourself up. I saved Vatican City, Diana, and I finally did what you sent me in here to do. I know what it is. It is to be done with the Patron. I think I even faced it. I think these people are going to be okay. We go back to the evil, secretive guy. He goes, our payments have processed. Our team is approaching the coordinates, and they're ready to die. Best buy since the casino, Adams. Tell them to move in. So they basically paid these members of the crew. They says they will be taking care of them and their family for the next 5 generations. He goes, well, let's open up the moon. Boom! Because remember, he said they were looking underground in the earth and they went the wrong way. Just finding the executor of extinction wasn't enough. You have to know how to wake it up. It's always been a challenge. Home to a power that can rouse even the deepest sleeping of primordial beasts. Yes, I was sent to prison, but since I was a boy, there's never been a responsibility I couldn't talk my way out of. Patience and payment. Like I've said, those through the golden concepts. Whoa, we have the truth, now we have the leverage. So just when the world needs the Patron alive more than ever, we strike. And ransom the greatest secret in history. So that's a really cool ending page. I'm getting the feeling, so he was buried in the moon. It's kind of going to be somebody on the order of Doomsday. So they're bringing him, going to be there to fight him. They're obviously going to have to send the Patron to do it. And they're going to wind up getting paid. So I don't know. Is there more to it than money for this? They do have a cool little preview of Bellari in the back. So that might be worth, like you said, AFTERSHOCK's been putting out some pretty good stuff. So we'll just kind of take a look. Coming out on July 7th. Yeah, everybody, I tell you what, I'm going to give this one a CGC rating of an 8.5. This was a solid story. I like where it's going. There's more coolness below the surface, so the story's got some interesting little twists. They're trying to figure it out. It's interesting how they're presenting it. The story's good. The artwork's enjoyable. So yeah, this is a good book. I am definitely keeping this on my list. Everybody hit the like and subscribe button so you can, keep track of when Andy and I put out our new YouTube casts. And leave comments below. Did you like this or didn't like it? Does this book intrigue you if you haven't been picking up or not? Let us know what you think. We look forward to talking to you all later. Bye.